And greetings, ladies and gentle players. It's another wonderful Friday this September of 2024, making it a wonderful day for basics. I'm over here on the OGS. I just played a game that you are about to see. I wanted to sit down and be all, pokey a little bit here and there, A lot of this was more buildy, unfortunately. Like, I tried to set up things for an attack to occur, things like that. And it just, in my opinion, was a little bit on the slow side, so I could just kind of keep playing a little bit faster. And yeah, that's generally how this went. That said, a few attacks did occur. Mind the cutting points in this game. Super, super, super important. Even the ones that I point out but I don't actually take. Because there was a lot of room to be very, very aggressive. I was a little bit aggressive, not super aggressive. But those little exchanges, anyone moving through the 5Q ranks on OGS, as this game is, definitely wants to take notice of them because it'll help you on your way to 1Q. So enjoy the game versus this little 5Q. All right, got ourselves a game with Mr. Hello 361, making sure that he's on the up and up. He looks like he plays regularly, that's all I care about. His 3-4 is facing me, so we will approach. We can approach high or low, but I want to approach the widest side. This is the widest side, you might be saying to yourself, but so is this one, and although that is true, this is the widest side that I can also expand off of, so it's got a little bit of a +1 in the back of my head as to why I picked that over the other. Now here, I would go into a framework because I've been kind of doing that in my games lately, but I don't want to give the impression that in order to be any kind of an aggressive attack kind of player, you've got to set up a framework and do that. You can, absolutely, that totally does work. If you have a framework, they're going to go ahead and come in and contest it. When they contest it, what happens? You get to fight them. So that totally works out there if you want to do that. Gravy. Got a 3-3 here, a little bit of an odd position, given that we've got a framework on our own up on top of the board now that's growing, and low stones that can be kept low. I don't know. I don't really like this idea. I'm getting a wall. I've already expanded from it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines of territory. Again, that's, I don't know. Everyone's playing this right now. I think I'm going to do a month where I'm going to call them out on this when they play it. This is the offer for the flying knife. Do they really mean to do that? I'm going to do it. I think in October we're probably doing it. For now, I'll back off, but I have a hunch. Looks like surely not every single person that's playing this is actually inviting a flying knife, right? That seems kind of crazy. So I think we're going to spend a month and see how many people are really trying to do that and how many people are really, really not. Because if they back down, it's an awkward position, right? All right, so we've got this. We're going to just go ahead and pincer because, yeah, we're building, so we can do that. I don't have to play here and give them the stone, right? Makes sense? Simple, settle is simple. Now what is he going to do? No, you are not settled yet. Okay, so he doesn't know the Joseki here. Obviously we can poke, right? And after we poke, there's literally just one eye here, but he can counterattack me. So I'm gonna stay nice and what's the word I'm looking for? Honest, sorry, and grab my shape. Ooh. Now we've got big old moves that we can play, but we'll do that later. This actually still might not be completely alive. You gotta swoop here and then like in a ko maybe. Definitely need to brush up on the old Joseki. This is an interesting move here. Because I have potential to build here or here, I can descend and make this a big thing. Or I can back off and go for a super large expand on all of the things. This is kind of turning into more of a game on, like, playing quickly than anything else. Huh. It's a little strange. Once again, we'll just lose this one though. But if you want to do this one, I would totally understand. Like if you were like, hey, I'm gonna play here. But then they can play here. Yeah, they can, but you just fight that, right? It's okay. Oh, we got someone trying to kill me. Hane, because we're strong. Actually, you probably want to Hane here because you're strong. So he's behind enemy lines. That ladder works for me, so yeah, I'm cutting you. I have a hunch he didn't really think about the ladder before he played it. He could have played here to see if I play there. And then he's, well, got the ladder still, actually. Never mind. Then he could play like this one, right? Only problem with this is we'd have like this kind of position. And then I'm still building, right? Because you can't just get rid of this area in one move. Okay, if I Hane, I think he's dead. I legit think he's dead if I Hane. I don't see the answer to this problem. He can Hane back and then push out, but then there's the cut again, right? Because this cut then works. So I think he's kind of dead if I Hane here. But you might be looking at these cutting points like, no, that is difficult to read out. And I'll grant you, you're right. I'll grant you, you're right. So we'll do the 4 stones first, right? That way we invalidate Hane ahead of 2 and 3 and all that good stuff. And I'm also going to defend here. Also defending here. Okay, this one's actually threatening the push and the cut, but okay. I didn't realize that, sure. All right, now we got all of that for free. Kind of getting attacked here. I'm going to go ahead and play a forcing move, just to give a couple more moves in the area. And now we're going to go for building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seems good to me. If I wanted to kill, I'd also come from here now and then surround. You can see that, right? Here into here. And all of that is kind of very nice. But while he's living here, we can expand. Why can I expand that far, you might ask yourself? Well, if he plays here, an invasion to contest it, and we cap him, we're actually attacking both groups simultaneously. Kind of cool, huh? You know me. Connecting up. Pokes at cutting points are scams in amateur games almost every single time. Case in point, why didn't he cut me? He poked at it, so where's the cut? I don't see a cut. I don't see no cut. Now he can't cut me, lost his chance. Cut, Atari, connect, Atari. Still can't. Still can't do it. So if you can't do it, it's not a threat. If it's not a threat, I'm not going to answer it. Gotta be careful poking at cutting points. It's not the, God, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not the, yeah, it's not the panacea you think it is, right? It's not like this magical cure-all. I don't know. I'll defend. There you go. No problem, man. It's a little awkward that he poked at me. We made territory and he still hasn't cut. So right now, it's not really serving that large of a value for him. In fact, you can argue it's kind of made him over-concentrated, huh? Gotta be careful about poking. If you are poking at something, it had better be because you firmly intend to follow up. This is just for Sentai. Now we're gonna play away. Now we're gonna play away. I mean, I'm still connected, so it's not really a big deal, but tell you what. I'll play. I will play. If you're strong and locally, what can you do? If you're strong locally, what can you do? You can cut. So he Haned, but what's it going to do for him? Is he going to save the 1 stone? How? He's surrounded. Really got to be careful on the things that you're threatening to do, because they might not be threats, you know? Um, I don't know, I'll just clamp to it, I guess. I'll get him to connect, and then I'll connect, and then it's fine. Getting the impression he doesn't want to do that. Are you getting that impression? Kind of getting that impression. All right. This might wind up with you dying painfully. He's going to go back and play here, isn't he? Which means he's going to force me to poke at his bamboo joint, getting rid of his eye, and then we can just throw in and probably kill him. Oh dear. Yep, that's exactly what he's doing. All right, he scored those stones. Now here's a question. What's this going to do? Because he went after this. This is clearly not alive. So, what's up? Don't do the throw-in immediately. Right now, there's so much more we can just attack for profit in. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do first. Okay. That seemed like it worked pretty well. We secured this territory. We're securing this territory. Seems completely fine. Was it worth this? Yeah, this and this area are worth more than that. Sente for me. Fantastic. Can Atari and then throw in. Then we're going to surround again. Just like so. And now I've got territory from top into the sides. Sorry, top into the middle, to the sides, all around, down and back to the bottom of the board. 3-3 is tough, man. 3-3 is tough. Sente? Push, cut, kill. Easy. Oh, you're dead. Wait, I might have misread that. I did misread that, didn't I? Awkward. Alright, not dead, just... giving me forcing moves. I misread. It is what it is. It is what it is. No. Not getting me twice. Not getting me twice. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. You cannot come in, my friend. Okay. We are in agreement. Do 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 do. Can't Atari and kill? Atari, connect. Okay. Seems a bit aggressive. Atari. Okay. Should be fine. No problems here. Atari. Go and connect. Trying to come in. Okay. Now when he extends here, don't take immediately. We've got an extra forcing move that we can play. And then we'll take. That way he can't try to get like some kind of living thing in here. Hypothetically, if he could get a living thing in there, what? I don't think it would help him out enough. His main source of territory is his bottom left-hand corner in this little area here. I don't think that would outdo all of that. Okay, he resigned. Okay, so let's look at the game. Okay, for starters, how much are we up by? We're up by I literally don't know. 15-ish? Not the end of the world, but it's, you know, a significant amount of territory, a significant amount of points, to be fair. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There are a few things that you need to be careful of. Yeah, you need to be careful of a couple of things. One, he really, really, really went all in on these stones right here. Went deeply all in on those stones. He should be thinking about how to reduce this area. Like, hey, you've got things like this. Maybe you've got something in here. Maybe you've got something in here. Like, one thing at a time. Like, am I going to ignore that and be like, I'm going to kill that one stone now? Like, of course not, right? That's insane. Look how much extra territory you get if you do that. So you've really got to keep your eye on what's important. It's so, so vital that you do that. So vital that you do that. The fact that he didn't do that meant I could just completely ignore him repeatedly. Now, admittedly, yes, I know. What I ought to do is just keep attacking him. Only problem is if I do that, we run the risk of like actually attacking to murder rather than attacking for profit. I don't really want to do that. So that explains why I did that. This should have been here. Yeah, I know. There's not a whole lot of ways that these two stones can even survive. Pretty strong in the area, you know? And remember that black's got this position to further undercut stuff later. So not great, not great. If you learn nothing from this, just remember, watch your cutting points, watch your shape. Especially when you're against thickness like that. So important. You leave a cutting point behind, your opponent isn't gonna just like let you do this kind of thing and make shape in the middle of the board. Not gonna do that, right? It's like, no, if there's a cutting point and it doesn't work for the person who's leaving it behind, it's gonna be taken. Same thing here, you can Hane immediately. The reason being, again, is because if he plays this way and this way, once, wait, actually don't do that one, then you're dead. Sorry, hold up, there we go. Now he's fine. Yeah. Because again, the Ataris aren't going to work, so it's just more dead stones. So if you were good about your forcing moves, or your cutting point, sorry, then you're good with this. Because yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Can't double Hane because we're going to die. This we can't double Hane. This we can't yet either. Oh, I lied. No, that one you could. My bad. Sorry. Ladders, how do they work? Yeah, that one actually does work. You're kidding me, really? Yeah, looks like it. But if it made you uncomfortable, you can wait till here to do it. Because again, it's like now this cutting point also works, and it's just like, man, oh man, oh man. It's so difficult to live. Like, it's so difficult to live. Like, you've got this stuff, for sure. But yeah, you're fully surrounded. Fully surrounded. Influence across the entire board. In exchange for the corner. Just that corner. Not a good exchange if you ask me. Either way, interesting game. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, see you next time.